let's keep moving now. Hopefully we're soon going to find another objective. We just got some really needed sleep. Take care of the brawlers who meet in the evenings behind the tanner's house. Well, what can I say? I'm sure that I have already did that. It's good that the people living here do not attack me. In any case, it looks like I suspect that due to the fact that I attacked them after the mission, that they mess things up for me. So what can I say? I'll have to wait a little and see if they spawn again, because it could be a slight bug, could be not. We'll find out. Maybe I'll have to do this again. Maybe I can just attack them. The last time attacking them didn't work. So nobody's here, unfortunately, anymore. Okay, look at that, they're here. Some of them still don't have any clothes on them.
What are you loitering here for? Get lost.
Come on now, no need for that. I'll have to pay them. Let's fight.
Let's fight.
Back again? My tooth's still loose from last time.
Okay. Looks like I'll just have to do this all over again. Boom. Let's beat them all over again then. Looks like this guy did got himself some new clothes, unless I didn't rob them. I'll consider it to be... Oh, quest upgraded. So it looks like he was the guy.
I don't want to talk to you.
I didn't fought the last time. In any case, he's unconscious, and I'll just have to pay them now.
Get out of here!
So that they would speak with me. Okay, now the quest has been updated. I wonder what does that stand for. Let's see. Take care of the brawlers. No, nothing really has been updated just yet for me. Would he agree to fight me again, I wonder?
Get out of here!
Do I have to pay you again? Yeah. And yeah, he would just simply wish to fight me again. But shouldn't that be it, I wonder? And take care of the brawlers and meet the evenings behind the tanner's house. It looks like maybe not. Let's see.
Beat it!
Should I try to fight them again? They will consistently ask for some money.
Let's fight.
Again? I'm still sore all over from last time.
Okay, well, obviously we did have a fight the last time though. Done. Okay, so the quest log updated just pretty much says I won. which isn't that big of a deal as far as I'm aware.
Clear off. I don't want to talk to you.
Well, they really have to kill him, I wonder.
Let's do it. Last time you had your way, but today will be different.
Okay. Let's fight then.
Yeah.
Done. It looks like I won. What kind of quest log has been updated? Getting this. This is a main mission. Optional. Take care of the brawlers to meet events behind the Times House. Okay, so this should be it, and that's it. They should all be taken care of. And I may as well just kind of get rid of them. Just like that. I can't really pick a weapon. Nobody's watching. I can't kill him for some reason. Let's see if a sword will do any different. Looks like it doesn't.
Mother of God!
Come on. Once again, I'm in trouble with everybody. Tackle that fool. I can't kill him though. And it looks like I may have to pay a fine again. So it's not working out for me.
Don't move a finger.
Okay.
So it's you. You were seen starting a brawl. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Okay.
Damn it. Here's your coin then.
You've purged yourself before the law. But I'll be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that.
Okay. It looks like that will be it, and I'll just have to wait a little now and see if that changes anything. Okay. So I should be better going back now to the tanner to see if anything changed. But before I do that, I should get something to eat. Bunch of mushrooms, dried fruit, pretzels, Savior schnapps, smoked sausage. Done. I'm stuffed right now. Oh, look at that, a cow. I could beat it a little bit. And I may kill a cow. Let's see what you've got on you. Beef tongue, cowhide, and a lot of beef. And nothing that I really need. Now, let's see if anything changed. It is an optional mission, gladly. And the tanner won't speak with me. Good for him. So, we will be heading back to the town now, and we'll do the missions that are not optional. As the innkeeper at the tavern on the green about the crimps. Okay, so let's head on to the tavern now, and I hope that they will tell us something of use. It could be not. So is this the tavern right here? Looks like it's just in front of me there. Alright. So I'm seeing the innkeeper already.
You? Go away. I want nothing to do with you.
Looks like I'll have to pay. Does anyone here need help?
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Nothing I've heard about. Thank the good Lord. It's quiet here.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
And what's your idea of suspicious?
Has anyone been looking for mercenaries?
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire some rough men?
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
What happened to them? So where do they meet now? How will I recognize them?
Is there any way I'll recognize them?
Unquenchable thirst? They drank like fish. They were rough-looking too. Big-bearded and scruffy. Aside from that, they mostly kept to themselves.
That's not much help. What did they do while they were waiting for someone?
They drank. And they played dice. I do remember there were always dice on the table.
Where did they play dice here?
They were fond of dice, were they? And where would you find a game around here?
Anywhere there's dice and usually drink. That's all you need for a game. Although it dawns on me now, I never saw Simon with those men, oddly enough. He's got a nose for drunken dice players with a coin to lose.
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs Catzick Mill. Neighbours are always slandering him for trafficking, but who knows? Maybe he just has a knack for business.
Surprisingly, the millers in this game tend to do all the bad stuff. All the fencing of stolen goods. So, where do they meet now?
Where do you think they might be meeting now?
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man-at-arms. They could be meeting at another inn. They could be meeting in the woods by the light of the moon, for all I know.
What happened to them?
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of them since.
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped coming, and that's that.
Alright. And any less respectable townfolk?
You don't know where I might find some more dishonourable folk?
And why would you want them? You'll set tongues wagging about you.
But they'd be the ones to know what reputable townsfolk don't.
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker. But he's an odd fellow. Like any knacker, I suppose. And there's some strange tales about Miller Simon, too. But I'd say it's just jealousy.
What do you know about knacker? What about that Miller Simon?
What can you tell me about Simon?
There's not much to tell. He runs Catzick Mill, and some say thieves meet there at night. But isn't there gossip about every miller? I don't think he's a sinner. But only God knows for sure.
Anything else?
You might not find him at the mill. He's a busy man, always out and about making some deal or other. And he likes to throw dice, especially when he sees a fat purse hanging on a drunken belly.
What do you know about a knacker?
What can you tell me about the knacker?
Decent folk don't talk about him. He deals in carcasses.
I was hoping you'd tell me a bit more than that.
Why should I care about him? He lives in a house by the church, and that's all I know. And all I'll say.
Alright.
Thank you for the help.
Not at all. But why off so soon? Sit down for a tankard or a bite to eat.
I would talk trade. what I'm interested in is a Savior Schnapps, which you do have 2 taverns life, and maybe some. I would gladly drink some milk, and obviously the bacon. This would keep me full for some time. Now, let's see what else we found out. Assasso Knacker about him. So he's just by the church there, so this is where I'm gonna go now. To head there and try to find him. He has to be somebody here. She's just a townswoman. He's probably on the move. We need to kind of check this. Yeah, kind of suspected he's moving somewhere. Not so far from here that charlatan lived. Now, do I see anybody? I'm not seeing anybody. And like I already missed him. There are 2 houses and he's in that one right there. Let's jump on with the pigs. He has to be here. He is here, grave digger.
You! Go away! I want nothing to do with you.
Alright, they all know about me. Are you the knacker?
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local grave digger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackering.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
Is there anything fishy going on here?
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
But have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
And what has been happening here lately?
And what's been happening in Sasau lately?
Nothing interesting. Except maybe that bitch being slaughtered.
What? Who was she, a villager? I wouldn't call that nothing interesting.
No, I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back, but they called me to clear it up.
What happened?
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits. They were scared it was some demon, but as far as I could see, someone took a sword or an axe to her.
Why on earth would anyone do that?
What do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him. I hear there was some dog-bitten fellow being cared for at the monastery. Only they kept him there on account of a broken leg. Maybe that's the same one.
Alright.
Thank you. I'll be going now.
Very well. Feel free to stop by any time. People shy away from me, except when there's a death, or the cesspit's full.
So you would have a chat with me.
You! Go away! I want nothing to do with you.
And he just invited me. Okay, I would just have to ask him again. I thought that we could kind of have a friendly conversation. But, doesn't look so though. Let's see what they have here. Powdered unicorn horn. Is impaired manliness. Okay, I'm gonna get the schnapps, cheese, and some cheap wine. Okay, this will help me save games better. And it looks like now we're gonna go another innkeep. And I surely need a horse for that. Let's speak to another innkeeper. I kind of expected he's just going to tell me about the miller And I think he is the most important person here that I need to talk to. And let's try and do just that. Done. Not too many people around here just yet, but that's enough. And he already came out.
Get out of here!
Come on, no need for that. I've heard not many travelers stay here.
I've heard it's not quite as lively here as it once was.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Guess they're always making merry when there's a drink to be had.
That's not quite what I meant. I'd heard there were some stable boys staying here for a long while looking for work, but it took too long and they took to causing trouble.
True, but that's nothing new. No, the thing is, there's not many wagons coming through at all. Folk are afraid to travel far in case they get done in by some cutthroats or, God forbid, have their wagons requisitioned by some army.
So there are fewer travellers, and some of them must be a little unsavoury.
I take anyone who turns up. They come one day and leave the next, maybe with someone else. Past few weeks I've only had trouble with one who skipped off without paying.
Alright. He just disappeared.
Just vanished, without a word.
Well, he said he lost all his silver to the miller, and he had to go and see him about something. Only he never came back. Left all his belongings here.
Do you still have them?
Of course not. I sold them all a few days later when he didn't come back. The buyer's gone now too, before you ask. But there wasn't much there in any case. The seller didn't even cover his bill.
I'm looking for some people.
I'm looking for some people you might know something about.
If they come here to drink, maybe. But I won't aid you in any mischief.
I'm looking for the Crims recruiting
I've
adventurers.
heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink, or to arrange something?
There were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion, I went and complained, and the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
Where are these brawlers now?
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped. It scared the horses in the stables.
And what about any ruffians in town?
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want to know.
Alright.
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all. Would you like something to eat or drink?
Would get some saber schnapps if you have any on you. And you do. Also, I would take some salami. And the bacon. Thank you very much. Now, let's get that saber schnapps in our bellies. The bacon. Yeah. Now, where else? We're going now. Okay, ask the wounded Dartmouth about the Crims. Let's go there and speak with them. Then see if they have anything to say. Yeah, going around this much easier than going through. Now, let's find the loudmouth. Loudmouth.
Just my luck to get stuck here with all the cripples. Meanwhile, Thomas and Pavel are probably playing dice up on the battlements.
Ha! Probably battlements. Arrival. Probably.
What do you want?
You're better.
I see you look much better.
No, I feel much better.
Be a
Then
bit
I
more-
heard it was all down to you. Thank you. If you ever need to know about anything that's going on in Sasau, come and see me. There's nothing much happens here without my knowledge. Thomas is my name.
Alright. Now that you are better, let me ask, do you know anything about crimes here in Sasa?
How you doing? Feeling better yet?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well, never mind. Very kind of you to look in on me.
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that. They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, the door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and then you'll see.
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thank you.
You took care of me, why wouldn't I help you? Tit for tat, eh?
Yeah. So, find out where the crims meet in Sasa. Objective completed. Go to the crims meeting place and try to find out from them the location of the camp. Okay, the location didn't spawn just yet. Where could it be? Alright, I needed to check on this. We're going back. We're going back now. Looks like we're gonna be in the church. I will have to hide somewhere. There. And listen to their conversation. Alright, I should better go through this side because it's going to be much quicker. Okay, I'm in. It's locked. Let's see. I'm thinking that the only way in will be by breaking in. Oh no, look at that. It wasn't the case. And I'm trespassing. In any case, I'll try to break myself in. Let's see if that helps. May as well. Try to rob them here. Okay, we did got ourselves a book. So, I'm sure this is the place. And go to the Crim's meeting place and try to find out from them the location of the camp. The recruiters meet in the evening at the Sasau church on hallowed ground. If there's a light in the church after dark and the door is open, I have to go in, kneel before the altar and wait. Though words won't help me here, I'll have to pretend I want to join them. Okay, so I'll have to kneel by the altar. So let's wait until the evening. Hopefully that's gonna be good enough for the evening. 7:30. All right. Hopefully that's all. I'm by the altar, but it's probably not good enough. Let's wait another hour, two, and see if that helps by a bit. Done.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
Money and bitches. Good looking bitches. A castle. Government that pays my bills. And a lot of free time.
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like? People talk?
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Why do you want Pius dead?
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
Okay, first I have to find him.
I have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Well, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius.
And it just crashed.